are live. Okay, good. Thank goodness they can hear me. Welcome to Golden Sunday. This is our second stream of 2025. I'm JD. That's my co-host Hal. Yeah, and let's just get into this. Last time we started Golden Sun: The Lost Age, and now we are going into our second stream. We're leaving Garoh, as I learned from my sister to pronounce Loop Garoh, or at least that's how Teen Wolf pronounced it. So I'm going to go with the MTV show. Always the king of how to pronounce things. Wolf. The TV show, the movie, just the franchise in general.
The TV show. I was watching it because a girl convinced me to, and I am a simp. And I got to the point where the main character went, "It's like a lizard, but without legs." And I'm like, "That's a fucking snake!" And I just like shut the thing. I just shut my laptop.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I just couldn't do it anymore. That was my last straw.
Yeah, that's where my sister, I don't know if she already knew Dylan O'Brien, I think Tyler Hecklin, and Tyler Posey, I think, was the other guy as well. But that's where I know all of them from. Beware the wind stones. The stones magnify the power of the wind. Use caution when approaching Ayers Rock. Okay, since it's called Ayers Rock, I'm gonna go on a... Well, that's a good thing
Might have a little trouble then.
There we go.
Do we have to go get a wind gin? No. Okay.
No, as long as, I guess, the other ones are just turned off. Okay, I was hoping I would remember the map for this better because I've definitely played this game more than the original. And now I'm just realizing how long it's been since I last played any Golden Sun, other than our last playthrough. Probably more than a decade at this point.
Oh, small amount.
Yeah. But I did play it a lot, so I remember like some of the plot points. I just don't remember the map layouts. Maybe it'll all come back to me.
A little bit for me on our stream, but it looks clean on the normal stream, so
okay,
it's fine. Probably just mine.
A kobold and an emu. I guess this is Australia. There had to be emus. But this time they will not win the war.
Has there ever been any other documented, like... I fail to call it a war if it's like a small enough amount of people, but like, has like there been a town in Florida that just everyone got to run out of town? There's too many gators. They were just too many to deal with. It was not worth the time or effort. Like, they were too dangerous, or something like that.
Okay,
too many wild boars or something.
Maybe. Okay, over under that this is a mimic.
I'm gonna say no. Damn it.
Sometimes the obvious mimic is still a mimic. Gotta keep my controller off the table because that'll shake the desk and that'll cause my camera to fall like it did 4 times last time.
Only 4? That's fine.
It's still alive. I forgot how tough these things were. Echo. Iron. Cannon. But it has no effect on Shiva.
Not too bad. These early game bosses are pretty relaxing.
And we got a lucky medal, so that'll come in handy later.
We got a lot of turtles and crabs to throw money at. As is my God-given right as a higher being.
Okay, no, we gotta go around. Looks like we just gotta go around everything here. Can't tackle anything head on. Except apparently that kobold. So yeah, how you been up to anything in the last week?
Nothing in particular. I played a little D&D today. I am on my first session of Planescape.
Ooh.
And it's pretty exciting so far, but we just got through all the intro stuff. Like, you know, we just got introduced to the city of Sigil, whatever it's called.
Sigil.
So, you know, we're still doing intro stuff. Like, nothing exciting yet. We haven't gotten to do any cool big epic battles yet or anything. But what about you?
Yeah. Weird counterpoint. I just finished up my non-A to J campaign on Friday after, I think, 3 years of playing it. This was
a lot of time.
Yeah, along with the change to bi-weekly when I started running for A to J, and a couple breaks because I was moving, and multiple times actually during that campaign. So yeah, it was really weird going through that campaign, especially in the final arc, because the final part of it was, hey, some outsider gods decided that your timeline's done. You know, the story's over. You defeated the big bad, so they're just gonna delete your timeline. I was like, wait. And then I saw Deadpool and Wolverine. I was like, wait a second. This has been my final plot the whole time. So leading into that, as the players also realized that was what was happening, was kind of fun. I think I talked about this when we were on UPZ together, talking about like DMing. And this was also like the campaign that just taught me to roll with whatever shenanigans my players throw at me. So it was supposed to be like a mildly horror campaign with like Crystal Chronicles inspired. So there'd be like kinds of corruption. But then they all chose to make automata, like some form of constructed robot that made it like, I wouldn't say impossible, but made it feel like, no, we're not going to do this. Let's just roll with another direction kind of thing. And then they would, you know, just go out of their way to find the funniest possible way to do a thing. Like, I gave them a rogue AI on a train to like deal with, and they're like, you know, what if we just keep hacking it apart? So I was like, yeah, sure, I guess I can go with that. I can figure out what happens after that. Whirlwind. And we somehow made it to some semblance of an ending, which is nice. They destroyed the Outer Gods, they restored their timeline, but made sure every clock runs on time, no matter when it was made and where it is. Every worker's unionized, and the construct dwarf, who thought he was a real dwarf, is now actually a real dwarf.
He got Pinocchio. He got noked.
I don't know if any of them technically remember anymore in this new timeline. Only the NPC seems to remember. Was there anything up this way? Yes, there was another one. Let's blast off.
I just started watching Loki, which is awkward after having watched Deadpool and Wolverine. But it's good. It's okay so far.
Yeah, I like it. It's one of my favorite of the like post Endgame works. I like it's kind of like time traveling nonsense where they head into different times and places, see different things. Looking at the mechanics of it as well, and season 2 was really good. Please keep me updated when you get through that.
Well, there's 6 episodes total, right?
12, 2 seasons.
12? Oh, okay. So there's a drop-down menu I didn't get to. The first episode being an hour long took me out of it. I was like, okay, I literally just watched a movie. I need a break, so.
Wait, am I going? No, I'm going the right way back to where I came from. I do not remember the outside of this place taking this long before. Wait, why am I should be using? Oh, because we're almost out of PP. Oh, it's Jenna who's not using hers. That's why. Iron. Mars. Nah. She was fine.
Who do you like better overall, Isaac or Felix for protagonists? Just aesthetically, because obviously one has a little more story than the other, because, you know, one got to be an NPC for a while.
I think Felix would be my bet, but I also, like I said, I played the Lost Age first. I played it more times, so that's kind of where my biases lean. Okay, who needs more?
A little too edgelord for me.
Wow, Shiva's got a lot of. I'm gonna give it to Isaac or to Felix just because he's our healer right now. So yeah, it was like a funny thing. It's like, oh yeah, these guys from the last game I totally played the first couple times going through this game. Totally remember you guys. Has no idea who they are. Oh. We have some of these now. Hopefully that'll make this slightly easier. I think this takes us up to the... Yeah, to that. No, we cannot go that way.
That's where the Mimic was, right?
Yeah, that's where the Mimic was. Echo... Iron. Cannons. No, there's nothing that way. Okay. No, there's not a map of the area. Oh yeah, here we climb back up into the like actual rock.
I love climbing Ayers Rock without permission. Please don't arrest me, Australia.
Do you need permission to climb the rock? Today
it's more like you're more or less signing a sign-in sheet, in the same way that like, you know, when your high school teacher maybe made you sign out when you go to the bathroom. It's so they know that if something happened, they can be like, okay, well you went up there at noon, so I wonder who did this.
Okay, we can't climb up that way, so because we can't. So I guess we gotta go back down. Oh, okay, no, that didn't clear a path forward.
If someone could get some synergy that's just like fly over small rock or like maybe less specific stuff, you know? It's always like, oh, I can make a rope go over there. Can you do anything else with that power? No.
No, just the rope.
Oh, push. That would be really useful. We could push and pull so many different things. Well, it's really just like a log. Like if you have like one large cylindrical tall log, that's really it. Maybe like a rock of the same exact shape.
No, there's nothing else this way. Oh, I don't have access to it because no, can's on cooldown. So I should do it. That proved useful.
Matters is you tried.
Yeah, okay, there's nothing that way.
I'm glad they've really captured what it's like to be in Australia, where it's just like
You're just constantly
attacking, dinosaurs.
I've
seen the size of spiders, you know.
Mm-hmm. No, there was just which path have I missed?
Speaking of big dangerous spiders, you know the story around Amelia Earhart and coconut crabs?
No.
So, at some point, someone produced an article. This was like fairly recent. Your camera might be
Frozen.
Yeah,
let me investigate that.
I don't know if you want to fix that before I. Well, I'll tell my story.
Yeah, tell your story so I can.
At some point, someone produced a story that was like, it is likely that Amelia Earhart was eaten by coconut crabs.
What?
And well, so everyone was like, so she was like assailed by some kind of little miscreant animal? No, she probably crashed because she was a pilot, and the reason that there was no body recovered was because the wildlife had consumed it. But everyone interpreted it to mean that they had launched some kind of wide-scale attack on Amelia Earhart.
Do we have a power?
And that their solution to dealing with Amelia Earhart was to consume her and crash her plane or something.
Do we have? No, we don't have a water life, and we have a character who's knocked out. Yay! And we're lost. Happy day. Oh, what a happy day. Okay, I think we're gonna have to trek back to the last town to revive She, because I don't think there's any way we're getting through this without her.
Yeah. Couldn't hurt to see if we can afford some sacred feathers and other stuff too.
That too.
I'm such a sucker for twists where it's like, we're going to the lost city of Atlantis, or like, we're going to the golden city of El Dorado. Legends foretold these places, like, inconceivably beautiful and powerful magics lie there. And you go there and it's just kind of Australia, and someone was really high that day, and that's how they decided to describe it. The lost city of Atlantis. G'day, mate. What the fuck's up with you? I found El Dorado. It's Mexico City, bud. Did you need something? Like...
Yeah, take my money, priest. Oh, there's the shop. Let's go to the inn where it's night. We'll go to sleep and it'll somehow still be night when we wake up.
Good thing werewolves don't live here.
Mm-hmm.
That would suck.
Yeah, especially if the night were somehow also an eternally full moon.
which is not, so it's not a problem. I guess it's better than the Resident Evil 8 version, which is just like, yeah, there's zombies here this time, but we're on game number 8, so I guess maybe they're also werewolves. And they're very upset with you.
Can I afford a full complement of them? Sure, take all my money, but I won't have to worry about that many.
At least for the desert for now.
Yeah.
Just to not have to take too long in there.
Yeah, hopefully we can remember our way around this time.
I'm an expert at over-leveling. When I was a child, I played Pokemon Red. I didn't leave the first town, like Pewter City, until I was level 24. I couldn't figure out where the right side of the city was. I guess I never saw the exit. It took one of my parents picking up my Game Boy and just like seeing what the game was about and just walking around for them to discover that it happened. So let's just say Misty was not a problem.
Actually, she was probably, but that's not because I always go with like Charmander when I'm playing Gen 1 games. But even by then, I generally had either an electric type or a water. Okay, how do I get to the other side of that one? Oh, like this? Has it? Did I? I think I just have to, I'm just redoing things now. Well, if it doesn't matter which Jin I have, let's swap it around so Jenna at least has the one that works with her element. Okay, we're back. We're gonna make some progress. Okay, so we're gonna have to come back around and blast it the other way. Does it not last as long as it used to? I feel like in game 1 it lasted a bit longer.
I feel like we're doing a lot of like big U's and stuff, so maybe that's why.
Okay.
At least that's my best guess.
It's good as mine. Now this should be the proper way up, right?
Surely.
Cast Whirlwind on the big pink rock. And now it's a big gray rock.
The way God intended. Everything was gray and colorless, like in olden times. They didn't invent color till like 1000.
Okay, now we've at least made progress, so I'm not going to be that worried about Sacred Feathers.
Yeah, that's fine. There might also be slightly stronger stuff up here. That way we can get a little bit extra XP.
Okay, looks like
I'm terribly concerned about leveling, but you never know.
And we're back where we're... No, wait, no, we're not where we're started. Cool. Then we can push this off, so we have a shortcut back. We can push this one, so we have another shortcut. Wait, oh, is that not a gap I can pass? No, it's right there. Because that totally looks like a gap I could pass through.
Yeah, they're a little all over the place.
I can't even go up there anyway. Oh, they caused by surprise. It's a sneak attack. Oh.
A one weakness, timed puzzles.
Maybe it's just more that I didn't know it was time. Now that I know it's time, I can do this. Is there anything up here? No,
Found
okay.
out. You might have to move those logs, but
Yeah, eventually, but now I gotta jump down.
fight some of the wildlife and some of the natives of this strange continent that is legally distinct Australia.
But you're telling me actual Australia isn't overrun with werewolves?
Like
And
goblin
dinosaurs?
men and dinosaurs.
Yeah.
That's actually their natural animal and their natural fish. A goblin and a dinosaur. It's their state bird.
Ow! Oh, sorry, stone justice. I know I won't get caught up if I just stand right here, will I? No. Okay, so I guess I do have to stand up here. Can I get... Oh no, the only way to get up higher is go with the other one, but I can't move that right now, so we're in the wrong place, it seems. At least we put this enemy to sleep. So never even stood a chance. Okay, so let's go exploring a different route. Oh, I could... That's what I was supposed to... Oh, and it goes further up. Okay.
All coming together.
Yeah. So I move that, and then I can push it and get there. I just want to see what's up here.
Got your chest with a nut. This is very ominous.
Oh, wait. Isn't this where it just keeps going?
I don't know.
I think it just keeps going. I think we
It
just
doesn't appear that way.
I believe we were just going to loop, so I'm going to go back.
Like in the movie Looper?
Yes.
Call me Anakin Skywalker the way I be looping. Or is that Jumper?
I think you're thinking of Jumper. Looper has Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Bruce Willis. I remember because I went to see that, I think, opening night. This was my 4th year of college, and like my dorm just decided to plan on going to see it, and I went. I think I won free tickets or something.
When I first went to college, we had orientation, and it was quote unquote mandatory, but they had no way of actually like knowing if you went. So we decided to go because we were a bunch of little goody two shoes, and there was little punch cards that you could get punched, and then enter yourself in a raffle if it had all the punches in it. And we had all the punches because we were little goody two shoes, little Boy Scouts. And then me, the guy next to me, and the guy next to him all won something. And I'm like, you need to shake that bag better. Like,
How many people entered, I guess?
I mean, there were like 500 of us there.
Okay.
But I won an iPod Nano to tell you how long ago that was. And I sold it immediately. So I got paid to go to orientation, technically.
Yeah. Orientation is where I met my friend and I guess friend of the channel also, Fangy. That's
really?
That's how long we've known each other.
All world.
Yeah. Before even started, or before college even started, so that puts us like longer than either of us would care to admit at this point. I'll just say that for our own privacy's sake.
Bro, what do you mean? If there's one thing VTubers love, it's having as much information about their life exposed as possible. That's what they love. That's why Manuel constantly says, how's a VTuber?
And now we just gotta go back down the other way. Thank goodness.
I'm glad we're not using Sacred Feathers. We'd be burning through them.
With how much backtracking we're having to do through this area. Oh wait, no, that's not the wrong. That's the wrong way for us to go. There we go. Though, speaking of like D&D as we were earlier, I'm very excited for the next episode of DTR on Friday.
Yeah.
If only because like this entire small arc has been to set up the one pun I wanted to use for the title of the next episode.
Do I get a spoiler, or do you want to keep it a secret?
I mean, it's not a secret if you've seen the end of the last episode. Actually, it's just listen, there's a low budget. I want to say it's Nigerian movie called Who Killed Captain Alex, and so that's the reason I named the captain of the ship who gets killed Alex. It's just so I can call the next episode that. Well, that and for the Golden Sun reference, but that's a bit past what we're into. Looks like I could clear that fog, so now we can climb to the top. Let's hope the way closest to us is not the long way. Oh, okay, there's a treasure chest up there. Maybe we should head back and... Yeah, I'm gonna grab that treasure chest right now. Just so I don't forget it later. So anyone who's watching this either on Twitch or on YouTube is gonna get exactly what they love. Lots and lots of backtracking. I know you love us seeing us go over places we've already been before. Down. So what do you think the chances the contents of that cake or that chest is just a nut?
I feel like we haven't seen a ton of nuts this time around, so I don't think it's a nut. It's gonna be something goofy.
Yeah.
It'll be like a lucky metal, or like something that's not useful now, but is really nifty for later, or like one of those oils that does some damage, you know?
Oh yeah, we have some of those. We've just never been using them.
They don't seem very useful. I feel like you're better off just using them like a magic of some kind.
Yeah, but when we were running out of PP last time, it
I guess that's true.
probably been very helpful. The Fujin shield.
Pretty good. We got a little windshield. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good, ain't cool?
Out the window, here we go. Follow me here. Sorry, now I just have the song. Wait, that might not even be like a Fujin.
You like my absurd-sized water bottle?
Oh wow!
As big as my head.
Wow. Okay, that is bigger than I thought it was. I think perspective was key there. I thought it was roughly the size of mine, which is what, 40 ounces.
Yeah, I don't know what this is, but I feel like it's like a half gallon.
So that'd be the 2 cups of pint, 2 pints, 2 quarters. 64-ish, I think.
You could have said anything confident than that. I've been like, yep.
Because
that's it.
A cup is 8 ounces. There are 2 cups in a pint, so that's 16. 2 pints in a quart, and 2 quarts in a gallon. So yeah, that'd be 64. Sure, the Europeans will say it's easier to use a base 10 system rather than a weird base 2 system that starts at 8. But what have they ever gotten anything right?
Yeah, frick them. I did hear something that made me feel very valid, though. I think Fahrenheit is better than Celsius. And someone mentioned that Celsius is temperature for like water, and Fahrenheit is temperature for people. Because like at 0 it freezes, at 100 it boils or something like that. No.
For Celsius.
Is that for Celsius?
Yes.
And then for Fahrenheit, if it's 0 out, you don't want to go outside. If it's 100 out, you don't want to go outside. Once you start meeting in the middle, that's where it starts to become comfortable.
And at negative 40,
when you tell me it's like, oh yeah, this is like 40 C out, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that means, dude.
120 degrees, I think.
Yeah, like I actually know what it means, but like, I'm just at 40 is not like on a scale of anything a lot, you know?
Yeah, no, I think the only reason I could tell you that is because I was watching some YouTuber in Japan like complaining about how hot it was at the Totori Dunes, and it was like the exact same temperature in Fahrenheit, but in Celsius that day, where it was in California without any air conditioning. Because my house is that small and that old. Oh, hey, look. Thank you. Yeah. I should have healed up everyone before.
Yeah, we only need to use like 1 or 2 uses.
I could have just used an herb.
The Resident Evil way of fixing things.
Mm-hmm.
There is something so charming about Resident Evil that it's like, yeah, Mr. X is literally going to knock down the door to the safe room any second now, but I feel like if I combine this green, red, and yellow herb, just like playing with primary colors, well, I guess green is, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You just combine them, and then you'll survive him giving it to you.
You sit and wallow in that. You deserve that.
Thank you. Thank you.
X will not be giving it to you.
Well, not anymore because he's dead.
Through no fault of my own, that's for sure. I don't know why you brought that up.
I don't know why you thought I was blaming you. I think that's...
I was definitely not there. So, think about that.
Okay.
That's my favorite way to, like, convince people that the opposite is true is saying definitely in between. I definitely did not eat all the peanut butter. Okay, well, now I definitely think you ate all of the peanut butter. Like, I'm convinced you've eaten all of it that you can find. Well, I definitely didn't. Okay. Whatever you gotta say. Now this looks like a puzzle.
Okay, so we gotta come at it from the other side to get... Oh, okay. So we just need to make a... And then if we pound... I think that's a workable combination. I think there's only one space gaps in between everything. Okay, so apparently that didn't work, so... Oh! I see it now. Pound.
Okay.
Because I blocked myself off here. Gotta move it. Oh, maybe I should do the other one that way, but...
This one has one less stump.
Pound it.
I think you have to.
Okay, I think...
Oh, maybe not.
And now they should both stand. Oh, because... I hate that I have to keep reassigning it every time it gets moved off. Okay. Guess I gotta come up with a new plan. Oh, okay. Okay, so new plan. We go with the old plan.
I like that plan.
And then we change the plan to actually work. Okay, I think... There we go. Does this go out? Does it go... Oh, okay. It goes.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen that back there. So.
I also didn't. I thought it was just gonna like hit a wall or something, and we were gonna feel a fool.
But no, we made actual progress. Yay! But our eternal enemies, the emus, have returned.
My one weakness, several emus.
What if we took this log and pushed it somewhere else? Oh, okay. It's like, wait, is there a reason I'm moving this one? Oh, I need to heal Shiva so I don't get another situation where she gets knocked out. No, I can't. Oh, no, I can. But now I need to move it the other way. Okay. Oh, it's just a route back the way we came. Okay.
Nifty to have, at least.
Mm-hmm. Shortcut, yeah.
I really like that, you know, in the first game there were some pretty cool-looking backgrounds. I love that there are the little climbing stairs and stuff on the background of this one. Mm-hmm. Like the hole in the wall.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, that wasn't a... I thought it was going to plug out the hole for some reason. Or did I? move it the wrong way and then. Yeah, okay, that's where we came in, so. I think I would just hit it with the synergy. What in the world is this doing here then? Well. Oh, okay. That's how I get through there. You know, sometimes it pays to fully explore the other route before I open up the shortcut. Let me check the other direction just in case. No, okay, absolutely nothing. So yes, if this game is teaching me anything about Australia, it's that it's apparently inhabited by nothing but monsters and the undead. And emus. I don't know which of the three is worse. Double checking that there's nothing else that way. Nope, okay. Oh, did my camera freeze again?
Yeah, looks like it. Wouldn't be a stream without technical difficulties.
Yeah, luckily this one seems to have a fairly quick fix, so I'm hoping it'll be... There we go. I just have to reset it for some reason. I don't know what happens. It just decides, nope, don't want to work right now. It's hard to tell because sometimes we go enough time without talking that I can't tell if it's just perfectly capturing my focus or actually frozen. And I went the wrong way when I left. So. Oh. If I can't go back, which way do I go then? Oh, never mind. I can't go back. But now I'm just stranded over this way. I guess it's time to go around. So I assume we just have to find another entrance now. Probably back the way we came. I feel like we have passed a couple paths. Now, the big one is just gonna be trying to remember which way we've gone before.
I was hoping the little markings on the floors of the stairs would be a little bit better indicators, but it kind of feels like it's all over the place.
Okay, we've been that way, so I remember that room specifically, at least. We did pass through this room, so did we not check this room? Apparently not.
Doesn't look super familiar.
Well, I mean, also the fact that there's a log we didn't push with a very clear case of where it needed to be pushed. Attack, yeah. Wait, we're low level enough that using our herbs will cover things.
Yeah, they're definitely better to use than to like save them to sell. They're just worth literal nothing.
No, okay, that's just where we came in, so. Oh, that's cool. It just refreshes, but hopefully that doesn't mean everything else resets. To speed this up, let's go back to... No, yeah, it looks like it did. Okay. Oh, no, I can't jump back if I do that, so never mind. That one can stay there. Okay, at least left the shortcut in, so. Maybe there's something I didn't see in that other room.
I mean, at this point, there's gotta be.
Because I feel like we exhausted all the other paths, so. Wait. I think I would just be an idiot and miss the obvious way forward, so. My fault. Gonna be a mea culpa on that one. Yeah, I was right at the point where I needed to jump on that, and I somehow missed it.
Such is life.
That's what the people say.
It's me. I'm people. I've gotten really into Malifaux, so now that's going to be half of my character in D&D's personality.
Oh, malapropism and metaphor combined. Okay, I was wondering.
Like,
I thought you were talking like candy bars or something. I was like, what's a Malfoy?
No, like more than one way to skin a horse.
Yeah. Oh, now you just remind me of
that train has sailed.
Oh no, just saying like there's more than one way to skin a cat just reminds me of Jackie Chan Adventures. I want to say season 2 or season 3. Grandpa or uncle says it, but he says like there's more than one way to skin a cat, but that's not important right now because they're sealing demons.
For years, I never realized he was saying something in Chinese. I thought he was just like saying a made-up magic spell.
Oh yeah, I don't know what it means in Chinese, but I understand it is at least grammatically correct, if not entirely.
It's
correct.
like go away, banish the demons, kind of,
Okay.
you know,
Okay.
generic, whatever.
Generic, something in a foreign language that says demons go away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then we jump here, jump here. I don't think I need to use this, but let's see.
find out.
Oh no, I thought it was a 4-way one.
Oh.
I thought it was like a 4-way intersection.
Yeah.
But I think the little bit right there just confused me. And now
these puzzles are definitely a lot more intricate than the first one, which is probably good. But I imagine if this was your first one, these would take a long time.
Luckily for me, I think I either had like a strategy guide or it was just like written in Nintendo Power for a lot of these things. So I was like, okay, cool, I got this. Either that or I just had hours to brute force it and I was like, I'm fine with that. I have all the time in the world. Because I was like 12.
To have a 12-year-old's time again.
I mean, I'm unemployed, so I've got all the time I need for things right now. Other than, having to worry about finding a job. But it does mean I've had some more time to play longer games, or even just more games. Like, along with this, I'm going through Blasphemous 2. The sequel to Blasphemous, that they sadly didn't call Blaspheme Harder. It's a Metroidvania.
Blasphemous 2 Electric Boogaloo.
It is like a Dark Souls-ish Metroidvania, as a lot of indie games are, but it's like themed after Spanish Catholicism. So it's got a very interesting like art direction in its pixel art. Like lots of things you would recognize from, I guess, Christian imagery.
Whenever Metroid Dread came out, I think Dread is the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, the one for Switch.
Yeah. My buddy who knew I liked Metroid from back in the day, we would play Metroid Prime together. Not that you can literally do that, but we would be in the same room. And when it was coming out, he's like, dude, good news, it's a Metroidvania. And I was like, you gotta be fucking with me. Like, do you know what Metroid and Metroidvania means? He's like, no. I mean, like, literally, like, unlike Prime.
It's 2D.
Like, it is literally like sideways again. You're still exploring rooms, but, And I was like, okay, that's fair. That's a fair... I now understand what you're trying to get at.
Okay, let's activate this crystal.
Now we got Big Head.
Oh, is that what the Australians mean when they say mummy? I just thought they were talking about their mothers. You gonna let me sit with that one too?
Yes. Boo. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Boo.
Oh, there's another one.
I'll be back in 2 seconds. This water's going straight through me.
Okay. So hello, chat. It's just you and me right now while he's taking care of that. Hope everyone's doing well. I assume Manuel fell asleep again or didn't bother to check Discord because he's not here. But who knows? Maybe he's got a good reason today. Come on. Not a mimic, not a mimic. A vial. Welcome back. I'm just trying to figure out where to move things. I've opened up the one treasure chest from like the first room when we came in. There was a vial in it. Now I'm just...
A vial what?
Yes.
I think I'm fine. That's about it.
Clarity circlet. Yeah, that extra basically third of defense is gonna help. Ramses. Fire. Plasma. Okay, now I just have to move it a bit lower, and then that'll push us onto the next path. Let's see. I think that's where it needs to be, but I guess we'll see. Oh, I have to go to from the other side. So I think what we've learned from today's stream is that if we're somehow lost in this game, we just leave the area, then come back and somehow we magically know like how to get through it.
Sometimes you just gotta put it down, walk away for a little bit, come back. In this case, you go spend all of your money on Sacred Feathers and come back.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of that, I think. Oh, yeah, that's just how do you... I was making sure there wasn't anything else that way. Then we go left first, because if I've learned anything from playing games, you always take the leftmost path first. Oh, I can't jump over there. But I can jump right here.
Got an ornery dog.
You, or do you just hear the barking at my house?
You.
Oh, I didn't realize
it's very, very... But...
That might be my neighbor's dogs. It could be my cousin who lives on the same property as dogs. It could be his girlfriend's dogs. There are a lot of dogs in the area. None of them are mine. I just have a cat.
Meow. Are you more of a cat person or a dog person? I'm guessing cat person.
No, my sister adopted the cat. But I do love egg roll a lot. I don't know if I told this story on Golden Sun before, but one of my sister's coworkers, I think her boyfriend, found him outside whatever local like gas station they have out in Georgia. And then he named her after the first thing he saw when he went inside the store. So I like to say we were this close to her being called whatever their version of the Slurpee was.
Yeah, icy, Slurpee.
Freezy. Easy breezy,
Slushy.
beautiful color girl. Sorry, cover girl. Oh, there's nothing up on that side. Why am I going that way? Let's go the way with the stairs. Anything else over this? Just a shortcut. Like that, it basically picked me up just to throw me against the wall. Thank goodness I bought all 29 of them that I could afford. Or that I could hold. Because we already had one of them, which means we only needed 29. Yeah. Oh, so I guess the stairs are marked in order. Where's it going to take us? Gets over here. So do we just like knock?
Apparently just go right in. By the way, I need you to know, I am afraid enough of heights that if we're ever in a situation where we have to solve some kind of puzzle like this, you're on your own, bud.
Like in real life, you're fine right now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, especially if tiles start disappearing behind us? Good luck. You gotta figure it out.
Gonna save right there, just because create a spend point. Just because I feel like a boss fight's coming on, and my man checked the tablet. It has strange characters written on it. Wielder of the wind's might, lay your hands upon this stone. We bestow upon you the power to see the truth unclouded. Do you think I have to touch it? Sheba touched the tablet. Sheba learned reveal. Oh wow. I expected like a boss fight there. Well, since I'm not using... I think it's gonna attack us in here, is it? That'll come in handy for when we run out of PP. Okay, but there was that tablet, I know, with the summon on it that I want to go back and get. Now I just don't know how we go and get it. I'm honestly surprised we haven't seen any air Ginny in here.
Yeah, at this point.
Okay,
or any at all.
Yeah.
Another fire one before we even find an air.
Or water, but I don't know if we'll find water until we meet, or until we get what's his name on our team, Piers.
Yeah, legally distinct Alex.
Yes. Oh, now I should put those back on. Can I, like, is there a path to get over to that thing and push it? Because it looks like something should be pushed right there.
Maybe something from a floor above.
Yeah, that would probably be the case.
Solid try, I would have done the same.
Of course, just as we Sacred Feather fades, we get attacked.
They were waiting.
Did we? Oh, yeah, I have to put iron on standby. If we... Oh!
That makes sense.
Today we learned those things are apparently affected by whirlwinds. $666 coins.
Interesting. Have I exposited about my character concept for my D&D campaign I'm playing in?
Oh, your Planescape one? No. You just said you got through the basics.
Every character has what's called a Nexus trait.
Mm-hmm.
And they have this trait because if you die, you come back.
Mm-hmm.
But like a different version of you gets pulled out of the multiverse.
Okay.
And that's who you're playing now. Which is pretty cool. But my Nexus trait, I guess, is I have a tattooed on wedding band on all of my left hands.
Mm-hmm.
And in every universe, I lose my wife somehow. And I'm trying desperately to bring her back in some way.
Wait, I think I've seen this anime before.
Is this a thing that exists? Because it sounds like a pretty typical trope.
Yeah.
But in this current iteration, I am a tabaxi pirate, and my wife was washed out to sea, and I went to a fortune teller or some kind of like spirit medium, and I was like, just tell me she's okay, like that she's doing okay in the afterlife or in hell or wherever the fuck we go.
Mm-hmm.
And they went, well, she's not dead. And so now I'm like, well, better sail the 7 seas and find her because she got washed out to sea, so she got to be out there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Only to discover that I have passed away in some way. And
I know this is just
now I am trying to figure out why I'm in Sigil and how I keep coming back, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
But the next iteration will be an artificer who brings back his wife as their
homunculus.
Whatever the fuck. Yeah, well, their steel.
Oh, defender.
Called Steel Defender. The thing I did with Samuel.
Oh, yeah.
One iteration is going to be a ranger whose pet is her trapped in wild shape for some reason.
Okay.
So that'll be the animal companion. Another one, I'm just going to be a straight up necromancer and just have a zombie around.
Makes
sense. This is my zombie wife. This is my goth GF.
Oh no, that's just okay. Sorry, I'm going over like every path we've been before because I do want to get that tablet because I don't want to have to come back here later in the game.
That's a fair thing to want to do.
So do we have to go up a floor, drop a thing? Because that's what it looks like from here. Or that we have to somehow move a thing over this way. Ramses. Mars. Plasma. But yeah, that's definitely an interesting concept. I like that they're using that in Planescape. Do you know the Nexus connections for any of your other, or Nexus traits for any of your other party members?
One of them has the same hat. I don't think it has any meaning. I think he just wanted the hat.
Okay.
And then the other one is always red in skin color, like the crayon color red. Right now she's a tabaxi, But for all I know, the next time she's gonna be like a tiefling that's red, and like even like a human that's red, and it's like, oh, you're a tiefling. Nope, just a guy who happens to be red.
Is there a wind producing thing? Oh, what do they call it? Airstone? Yeah, okay, right there. Okay, I think I figured out how we do it. Just enough room for me to remember that I gotta put iron on standby. Please save your applause for this stroke of genius.
One of my favorite magic cards.
Stroke of genius?
You pay a bunch of mana, draw a bunch of cards. I love drawing cards.
I think I've talked about how I only played for like a bit in high school when they were, was it Time Spiral, that block, and I think maybe the one afterwards?
They just did Time Spiral Remastered. So they brought back a bunch of it, put it in modern borders and old borders.
Okay.
Tarmogoyf made its return.
Yeah, and so one of like the only cards I remember from my short time playing it for some reason was Dash Hopes, which was what, 2 black mana dispelled or counter target spell. Yay! One that needs 2. One that needs 2 Jupiter Ginny and 1 Venus Ginny. With how many Jupiter Ginny we have, it's completely useless. Wow, this is completely useless. That's
well, Dash Hopes owns.
Was it so old that not even you knew what it did? Or you?
It's so bad. Not even I knew what it did.
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. I think there was also Tithe from that set, which was like a 1 white mana counter target spell unless your opponent plays 1 colorless mana.
That one does own.
Okay.
That's one of the good ones, we call them.
I don't think we saw another exit, so I'm going this way. But I know there has to be some other way down the mountain because we saw a treasure chest in a place we couldn't reach.
Yeah, there's literally gotta be.
So. Okay, it just goes. It was just a big circle.
So well trained against the local flora and fauna, it's going to be so jarring to move to a different area. Like, clearly we're eating the emus. We are killing them with fire. Like, they're cooked immediately, you know?
Of course. Do I have? I think I might have to write it back.
Probably.
Like I said, I was looking for the new way off of here. Is this just the way I came, or? No, it's not. Cool. Ooh, the Storm brand. I might have to copy this one. See if it shows up in the campaign next. Did I see what was up this way? Is it just an... Okay, it's just another path to get up there. All right, well, we got what we needed, so let's head back down. Wait, do I have... I do. Hopefully this won't take us back to the entrance, or... Yeah, to that entrance, not the entrance to Ayer's Rock.
Yeah.
Or to the, you know, the inside of the rock. No, okay, there's nothing else around here, it seems. Just desert as far as the eye can see.
Chucking though. Mm-hmm. Never know when you stumble across an air gin or something that's just in the weird corner somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Weirdly, I think that's the first time I've come up from the south. I think there's another route I've taken every time. And there's a cave right there, so now I'm gonna look at the cave. And then we can go back to Garoh.
This dinosaur has no idea how many of its brethren we've killed.
Oh.
Is that a good reveal spot? Yeah, it is.
Might as well heal every minor wound. Which was precisely one. And I think the synergy points it took to actually activate reveal.
It almost certainly already exists, but is there a 5e / like 2024 spell that or subclass that lets you like overheal into temp HP?
I feel like there's got to be a spell that does that.
Like I know there's some that say heal for 5 and also increase your max by 5. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of, you know, its own thing.
It'll be interesting.
Do you think of anything?
No, nothing I can think of that specifically does that. I feel like that would be a life cleric thing, if anything.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Nope, okay. If we want to go to the Yampi Desert, we're going to have to go around the other way. So, to Garoh it is. But now we've got the ability, so we should be able to get into that hut and learn all about the secrets of Garoh. Hopefully it'll take about 20 minutes, because that's how much time we've got left. Four damage! They're doing all 4 damage to us. I guess defending doesn't look so silly now that kobold survived. Broad daylight, and by the time we climb up these stairs, it'll be the night of a full moon. Ooh, spooky.
Listen, we just need to get some VTuber on here. VTuber women love wolfmen. That's a consistent feature.
I would say you're wrong, but I know too many for whom that applies to say that.
Some would say a concerning amount. A doctor would say a concerning amount. Good thing they're usually all bark, no bite.
What? Outsiders? Her? You know, you think with just enough trust, you would see that there's no actual entrance to that cave or rock blocking it off, and you can just walk through it. Look, it's that werewolf. He was right here. Let's go find him, my man. Let's go the opposite direction just to see if there's anything that way as well. Wait. I don't think it does diagonal gaps, but... Nope, okay. Thank goodness they left somewhat manageable gaps for humans. My man, wait. Where could that werewolf have gone? Do you think we lost him somewhere?
My man, does that look like a like from Zelda? Do you know Legend of Zelda? It looks just like that, I swear.
That would be a shame. What was that? It sounded like a wolf growling, didn't it? My hearing is not so very good, but there was something. Perhaps we should search this area more thoroughly. There is no need. Look, he's using synergy. Garoh! Fear not, this child is harmless. He does look kind of small. Tell me,
Same dude.
who are you? How did you come to be here? I should like to ask you the same question. Could it be, do you outsiders possess the power to reveal the unseen? Yeah, we can see the invisible break the unbreakable. Row, row, fight the power. Of course.
Katie, no copyright!
I was certain that you must. I don't think I sang well enough to get us claimed. I'm sorry.
All right, fair enough.
Yes, you are correct. They must have passed the challenge of Ayers Rock. How come that kid doesn't talk like you? When we become werewolves, speaking the human tongue becomes quite more difficult. But you can. You must be someone special then. Just old and trained. Special. Perhaps, why don't you just call me Maha? Maha. So I assume you can also use Whirlwind. If we learn to reveal on Ayers Rock, you must also know Whirlwind. That's right. I think we can tell Maha that we're adepts. Oh! And my camera froze again. Could you read for me while I'm doing this?
Yeah. What did he say? I don't understand. Because you don't understand wolf, idiot.
He wanted to know what an adept is, a question I would like answered as well.
That's a wolf voice.
Adepts tap the power of elemental energies to generate forces like Whirlwind. Elementals? You mean the four elements, the powers of earth and fire, wind, water, and wind?
Yep, just like every other game.
That is correct. These elements together comprise everything in our world. Interesting. Very interesting. What did he say that time? He asked if there were no longer any need to hide from you. Why did he have to hide in here in the first place? No doubt, most would find the sight of a werewolf rather unnerving. You are sadly correct. Many consider ours an accursed race. And if they found you in your werewolf form? Once our people were burned at the stake as abominations. They called this purification. Horrible. But this little one, he won't get excited and try to bite, will he?
That feels racist.
Child, return to your home. Don't worry, we can trust them. Go back home now. They are adepts, not unlike us werewolves. They guard an ancient secret. We can trust them. They will not betray us to the world.
Don't be. I'll betray you for a bologna sandwich.
It has grown quite late. Why don't you go to the inn and rest? But then, I will not leave this place. You aren't going. You aren't going home. Sometimes it's so hard cycling through the voices, Norman. When I learned Reveal, I lost my human form. The wild is my home now. So, Master Maha, you always look that way? And the little one? The child changed because he looked directly at the full moon. So by tomorrow morning, he will have returned to his human form again. Correct. Now let us retire.
Tomorrow, that time that comes after you sleep. 7 or 8 times.
My man and party stayed the night at the inn.
You know, I'm shit talking. I do sleep 7 or 8 times a day. So that, you know, that I have no room to talk.
You folks didn't sleep much last night. You don't look like you got any rest at all. Master Maha told us all about you. Don't worry about the bill. It's on us. Farewell, friends. Well, he said he wasn't moving, so... Hey, it's you guys! Thanks for last night! Oh yeah, that's right, you probably don't recognize me in my human form. I was in the cave with Maha. I was that little werewolf. I'm the reason you can stay in our village, and we don't have to wear hoods.
You probably don't recognize me even though I'm wearing all the same clothes, and I'm the same height, and I sound like him. You probably don't recognize me, though.
To be fair, last time he also sounded like a dog, so... Oh, you came. I've been waiting for you. Would you mind telling us a little more about werewolves? You want to know the reason we possess the power to transform into beasts? Actually, yes. Do you find it strange that we can change our shapes? Yes. But surely changing one's shape is not really all that unusual. What are you getting at? Think about the caterpillar for a moment. When the time is right, does it not transform into a beautiful butterfly? Well, yes, it's only natural. And the pillbug and the hedgehog, do they not change their shapes to protect themselves? I've heard of these creatures, yes. And many amphibians possess the power to change color at will, correct? In light of all this, do you mean to tell me that you find werewolves so abnormal? To be honest, I hadn't thought of it that way before. Perhaps you simply did not give it enough thought. How insulting. I, sir, am a scientist. You know, I'm something of a scientist myself. Indeed, a scientist. That is impressive. I spent a great deal of time thinking about werewolves. For a time, I even felt cursed to have been born a werewolf. But after taking a more objective look at nature,
I realized it was really fucking rad.
I realized that weaker species survive by evolving, by transforming. Don't you agree?
By anamorphing.
No, I don't think we're battling aliens with a weakness for ints and outs.
We could be.
Thinking about it for a moment, without changing their bodies with weapons and armor, humans would be very weak creatures indeed. I believe that evolving into werewolves is just one way for humanity to survive. But that's... Of course, there's no way I can prove this theory. But I feel that our ability to use whirlwind was evidence of this. Whirlwind, why? I thought only the people of Garoh could use Whirlwind. It was the gift known only to werewolves, to Garoh's pack. That only a chosen few could use Reveal. But now I find that you too can use these. What does it all mean?
We must be werewolves.
We're all the werewolf. It's just been one giant game of werewolf and we're all the werewolf. Why are you able to use
That would be a good stream.
Whirlwind? And what is an adept? Master Maha, do you know the continent called Angara? It lies far north of the Eastern Sea. Angara. In the middle of Angara, there's a peak called Mount Aleph. Mount Aleph, then it's true. Our legends say this peak has stood since the world began, and that's why Mount Risala is the start of the campaign and the start of the world. In mine. If Mount Aleph does exist, then perhaps our legends are true. It does exist. They do exist. Wait, we're out of season for that joke now. If only we had done this stream a month ago. Those two hail from the village at the base of Mount Aleph, a village called Vale. They come from Mount Aleph. Incredible. And they are both adepts, and while their powers may vary, everyone from Vale is an adept to a certain degree. Then does that not make them like us in Garoh? Garoh? In Vale, the myths say that Mount Aleph itself gave birth to the adepts. This is not what the legends of Garoh tell us. As a people, they are quite gifted, but it goes far beyond that. Excuse me. The mystical stones on Mount Aleph, the Synergy Stones, they are closely linked to the power of the townsfolk. Synergy Stones, you say? If there was similar stones in Garoh, it might explain your powers as well. And what manner of stones are these Synergy Stones? You've seen them, Maha, the shining stone at the heart of Ayers Rock. I know the stone you speak of, but Ayers Rock is quite far from Garoh. I don't see how it could affect the people here. I wonder, could it be the wind? You've probably figured it out for yourself already, my man. There are strong winds blowing within Ayers Rock. Those winds could carry far. Carry what? Oh, you're so dense. The power of the Synergy Stone. How is that possible? How could the stone's power be carried on the wind? Do not belittle the power of the wind. Given time, the wind can grind great mountains down to sand. I mean, the wind at Ayers Rock was strong enough to blow us off the ground. So why couldn't the wind carry particles of the stone all the way to Garoh? She's right! Those particles from the Synergy Stones must be charged with its power. That explains why your synergy is weaker than that of Vale's people. You've been exposed to smaller particles. The wind patterns might also affect who among us in Garoh can use Whirlwind. Of course, this is all mere conjecture, but it does offer us some clues. Thank you, It's Sheba. Pleased to meet you. Oh, haven't we given you our names, Master Maha? I'm Kraden. This is Jenna. And my man. You must permit me to thank you for all you've done. No, please, we don't need any thanks. Okay. That's too bad. I was going to give you this. Hey, a Jupiter Ginny! We've been looking for one of those. It's Ginny! A Ginny? Is that what you call them? When he is with you, he adds to your power. He is very helpful. I suppose you'll be continuing your journey now. Yeah? So you intend to travel by sea. That is a long journey. In that case, I think you will get more use out of this Ginny than I will. My man found the Jupiter Ginny ether. Another Ginny? Talk about lucky. This is a great gift. We are quite thankful. You don't need to thank me. Just take care on your travels. Good luck with the werewolf thing, Maha.
That feels rude.
After his whole talk about how he doesn't think there's anything wrong with being a werewolf, and he sees it as a good thing. Just like, yeah, good luck with that whole werewolf thing.
Good luck with your terrible, terrible affliction.
Well, my man, we must be going. Can we see his downstairs area? You know what I mean. The phrasing, I know.
I was going to say, I don't think you're allowed to ask him that.
I just wanted to see if that little hidden cave had anything.
That still feels like you're asking the same question.
Okay, actually, let me move to... So now we don't have to worry about her losing access to Whirlwind every time we summon. 'Cause that was a pain. And now we can actually go to the weapon shop because they wouldn't sell us anything. What is the moon like reflected in her eyes or something? Come in and take a look at our fine weapons. Nope. Yeah, that's a pretty decent... Oh, I guess let me sell some things off Jenna. Guess she doesn't need the original circuit. We're never going to use these Weasel's Claws. Bye. Jenna's the one holding our game tickets. Artifacts. Magic Rod, Witch's Wand.
I might want to check the other one first, just in case it's like better.
Well, I mean, it will... Okay, 18 or 16. I say we get this one. I think this one is Shiba.
Fine.
Should have checked all these out before I bought the other stuff, but you live and you learn.
Yeah, whatever. Like Sonic the Hedgehog, you live and learn.
And then if the ads are correct, you get loves, apparently. Adept's clothes. Okay. 11, 10. Travel robe. 13, 12. Okay, so that's looking like the better purchase. 2, 3. Oh, I have to sell things off him too. Looks like I'm... he got... No, boost agility. I never use that. Safety. Boots. Yes, I don't like the downside to them, so travel robes for these two. Wait, did I? Oh, she had travel vest. That's why it doesn't do. No, bronze shield's already a... Oh yeah, it's just the hat that gets upgraded. Okay, there's just one little thing I want to see if we can do. How do we... Yeah, can we do that bit right now? And then I think it'll be time for us to wrap up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We ended on the most exciting thing, shopping.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ah, yes. D&D at its best, honestly.
Treasure chest. Ooh, Hypno sword.
That sounds pretty rad.
Sadly, it's weaker than the Storm brand we found. But we can give it to Jenna, so... You know, that means we wasted money on another item.
Whatever.
Yeah.
We bought like 30 sacred feathers. I don't think we're concerned about money.
Yeah. So yeah, let's head out to Garoh once again, and we will end our stream there as soon as I get to the bottom of these steps. But yes, thank you for joining us once again on this Golden Sunday, whether you're watching us live on Twitch or on YouTube. Are you good for next Sunday, Hal?
So far, so good.
Yes, then we will be back next Sunday, February 2nd, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. As for what A to J is doing the rest of the week, we will be having Ultra Podcast Z this Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific. I don't know what we're talking about, but Manuel said we're back. We'll have an actual topic, so I'm praying he actually has something thought out this time. Adventure should be back on Wednesday, 6 p.m. They're still playing through Final Fantasy VIII. They may drop in another stream like they did last week, just whenever they feel like it. And
I need them to take until like June for that. Okay? I need them to be playing Final Fantasy until like June.
And then finally, Drink Talk Roll will be back this Friday around 7 p.m. Pacific time. We don't have as a hard start time as we would like, but 7 p.m. is generally the sweet spot for that. And like I said, Golden Sunday will be back on Sunday at 3 p.m. Pacific. If you'd like what you see on Golden Sunday or any of our other shows, please consider supporting us on Patreon, patreon.com/A2JConnections. Every dollar helps keep our website ad-free. I'm finally getting that down without having to think about it. Thank goodness. Follow us on all our social media, which I will put right here. I still have to get used to which hand is pointing which way at this time. Reversed images. But yes, other than that, even if you're just watching and lurking, thank you for joining us. We will see you next week. We appreciate your watching. Good night.
Have a good night, everybody.